Public Podcast. Welcome back. Welcome back. It has been a few days since my last, but the birthday boy is here and the birthday boy is back. You already know what this show gonna be about. So y'all just sit back, chillax, have some fun. We gonna get back at you. My name is doesn. Keep it locked. Nubian family, I am back. Happy 4th of July or happy Independence Day wherever you are in your country. I know the Independence Day here in the United States is the 4th. I mean, I don't celebrate it personally, but if you do, please drink responsibly, smoke responsibly, kick it responsibly. You know, it's a lot of trouble to be had, especially on this holiday. This one in the new year is the most dangerous of holidays. Yeah, well then you know what, now we can add Juneteenth onto that as well. Most dangerous, most bogus. How we act. People of color, get it together, man. Y'all is out here just shooting up stuff and beating up folks. And, you know, I mean, come on. It's supposed to be something that we all should come together on. And it really shouldn't take a holiday for us to come together. We should just do that anyway. It shouldn't take any type of special occasions to do that. We should automatically do that. It's a little bit too early for that rant. Anyway, yes, Nubian Nation. I took a little few days off. You know, I just got done celebrating my birthday, which is not done. You know, I kind of celebrate my birthday for half the month of July. Yeah, it was the 2nd, so chapter 45 is in the building. Yes. You know, physically it doesn't feel different, but mentally that chapter 45 just puts something on you, boy. Like, oh Lord, I'm not getting any younger. This is not going in reverse. This really isn't. But it feels good, and I thank the Most High above for giving me this year another one in the books. Another one. And it would not be possible without the man above. So first and foremost, all praise to the Most High. Yes, sir. Yes, indeedy. But yes, it has been a good birthday so far. It's been an amazing summer so far. Got a chance to catch the Big Bang fireworks that was going on here in the city last night. Half hour of boom, bing, pow of spectacularness. That was a beautiful show that they put on. Shout out to Summerfest out there. They put on an amazing fireworks show. Yes, they did. And then shout out to Summerfest again this year. Even though we had a couple of artists bail out on us, it still turned out to be pretty good. There was really no reports of any violence that I had seen or even heard of. You know, people just having a good old time. Next up is State Fair. August. Yes. Get ready for State Fair. Yeah, I'm not going to rush that because July just started. You know. But again, yeah, I was enjoying that fireworks show. And then when I get home around my neighborhood, the Big Bang never stopped. Didn't stop till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, it's just fireworks everywhere. Sky is lit up everywhere. Yeah, you could kind of distinguish the gunshots out of that, but you know what? Let's see what tonight brings. The actual evening of Independence Day. Let's see what that brings. And again, prayers to everyone, not only for Independence Day evening, but prayers every day. I mean, just have fun. Have fun. If you think you've drink or have drank a little too much, go home. You know, grab a couple lawn chairs, sit on the back porch, or grab a blanket or grab a tent, pitch that in the backyard and go out there and camp in the backyard with your kids. You know, and just chillax. Put the projector on the garage, or get the cell phone out, or get the tablet out, and get the radio out, and just sit back there and just chill. You don't have to solve a beef with violence. It really shouldn't even be a beef. Just let it go. Have fun. We say this a lot, but how many people actually listen? Really, how many people actually listen? But we will see. We will see. Yeah. So, I'm in the studio alone today, actually. For the most part, decided to get on the air and surprise my listeners. Yes, I am back. Yes. So from here on out, it's going to be a regular occasion for me. I will start once again communicating with the fans and the audience, my listeners, because I really did miss you guys, but I had things I had to take care of, So, yeah, like I said, kind of in the studio by myself today. However, when we come back, I may have Big Bo from Gemini Reels on the show, see what's on his mind, what he's been up to. I haven't got a chance to talk with him with regards to his show, Gemini Reels, see how that's been doing. Yeah, and me being the executive producer of that show, I have not been following up like I'm supposed to. However, we have both been busy. We have both been doing our thing, and I kind of don't know where he's at with his show. I will be checking in with him when he arrives to the studio today. So we'll be right back. Keep it locked. Being Public Podcast, Milwaukee Internet Radio. Welcome back. Yes, sir. I just wanted to touch on this thing called race, native this, native that, how society seems to put labels on who we are and where we came from. I think this is the number one problem with segregation because people want to put labels on everything. Let me tell you something. With both parents, my parents, I was blessed to have, I wouldn't say a plethora, I wouldn't say a melting pot, but I was blessed on having a few different races. And not even races, a few, because race, we're only one race. There's only one race. It's the human race. A few different nationalities. And one of them being a Nubian brother. Okay. And I've got Asian in me. Okay. And I've got American Indian in me. And probably just a tad smidge bit of European. Who knows? Nowadays, everybody has some type of European. If you didn't come straight from Africa, if you didn't come straight from over that way, if you were born here, if you were native to this land since the 1800s, then you're bound to have some Uncle Charlie in you somewhere. But here's the thing. I said that to say this. Society put labels on people. But the only label that is not put forth is the label on the Caucasian. When we refer to white folk, it's not, oh, well, he's white American. No, it's just automatically assumed that they're American. This bothered me for many, many, many years. Many years it bothered me because someone else had brought this point up as well. And I listened. I sat back and I listened and I let that soak in. Why is it that when it is referred to nationalities, if you are Caucasian, again, you're automatically assumed to be an American? Labels aren't, oh, well, I'm a Caucasian American. No. But yet you have African American, Native American, you know. I've even heard it referred to as Asian American. But you don't hear Middle Eastern American. You don't hear Irish American, you know, but yet you hear, again, to add a couple on there, Mexican American, Latino American, or, you know, some is just Latino, but some people say Latino American. Like, come on, man. Why do you have to put this American thing on? We're here. It's not like we're in Canada. We're in Europe somewhere as an American citizen, and we are referred to as, you know, whatever nationality we are, American, you know. It only happens in this melting pot of a country. This country is supposed to be the most accepting, but it is the most racist because you label and put a tag and a label on everything. I mean, that is unacceptable. But then we don't see it because we so busy living every day with so many distractions. We are targeted. It puts a target on you. It really does. It puts a target on you. I don't fancy the fact, oh, I'm African American. First of all, I'm not African. I was born in America. So, yeah, I'm not African, first of all. Just because my skin color is a pretty Nubian chocolate doesn't mean that I'm from Africa. Yeah, my ancestors may be, but I'm not. I was born in this country. Excuse me. Almost got choked up for being mad. I was born in this godforsaken country. What am I? I'm American. You know, if you want to put a label on it, what are you? A Nubian American. Yeah. But here's the thing. With me having Native American blood in me, Native Americans weren't the first people here. Okay? Nubian people were the first people who inhabited this land. Okay? 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th century. Who was here? Nubian people. Where did they find a lot of these pyramids? Over here in this country. What does that tell you? What does that tell you? When they teach us the wrong thing in schools, purposely to denounce the heritage of a Nubian civilization, then there's a problem. But then when we know that they're doing it and it's allowed, that's an even bigger problem. Again, let me tell you, Native American, okay? And I don't even know where we got the term American Indian from. What is so Indian about us? Where did the term Indian come from? We're just natives, okay? Now, we may not necessarily be the native inhabitants of North America, but we are the native inhabitants of somewhere. Now, we may have migrated north from Central America and South America. That may be where our Native American inhabitants originated. But it isn't in North America. And yes, Canada is a part of North America. This is a North American continent. So Canada, you're in this too. Not just the lower 48. You're in this too because we are considered North America. So then they say, so where did the Native Americans come from? Like I said, we could have migrated north from further south. Okay. Now you have or from east, from out, not east, but from out west, if you're looking at it from a Pacific point of view. The landmass from what is that? Well, no, let me put it like this. There was a landmass, okay, from Russia, and it connected Alaska to the United States. If you look at the map, you can really see that Alaska is really connected to Canada. But how did it become the United States? Well, just some bully tactics that the United States used to subdue and secure that land. And I often wondered why Putin was so mad. Vladimir Putin was so mad about the United States having ownership of Alaska. Now, this is before he was president, okay? But at the same time, I mean, he still runs Russia, and Russia was, had ownership of Alaska. And with all the garbage that's going on with these wars and everything else, and how our talks and these treaties aren't working, yeah, you would automatically think, yeah, I want my land back. Yeah. Yeah, well, come get it. I don't care. But at the same time, it was said that the Native Americans crossed over that landmass that was there before the oceans had enveloped them. And that's how they got here. Well, at the same time, that would make them migrate west, from Asia as well. Now, yeah, Native Americans, and I call them American Indians. I call us American Indians because, yeah, we have Asian in us as well. And Asia just don't know how big a part that you play with the nationalities. Now, but I said that to say this. I'm not going to veer too far off a topic. However, black folk was here first. And I know this because where did the Anglo-Saxon get the knowledge and skill set, from building and education, writing, alphabet, the Nubian nation taught the European how to read and write. But yet this is held from us. This is held from us in school because they want us to seem like we are just the bottom of the totem pole when in actuality, Nubian nation, black folk, Nubian people, us, had the majority of the strongest dynasties that ever existed throughout the existence of this planet. Do I need to say that again? Black folk, Nubian, had the majority of the most powerful dynasties that ever existed in the existence of this planet. This is why whenever people from India, when you guys get here, people from Asia, when you guys get here, no matter where you come from, if you come from another country and you seek citizenship in this state, in this United States, the first thing the United States government does is so-called warn you about the existence of us black folk in the United States. Stay away from us. Don't befriend them. They are lazy. They don't want to work. They don't pay taxes. They don't do this. So it would be in your best interest to just stay amongst yourselves and the white folk, and we can all just get along, but stay away from the black folks. Oh, you think it's fake? It's true. It's true. I promise you it's true. But they don't tell us. They don't tell people this. They don't, because if it's not seen and unheard, then it's not going to be a bother. Understand what I'm saying? If it is unseen and unheard, then it is not going to be a bother. They say, well, let the black man, let them kill themselves. Let them kill themselves, let them stick to doing what they do best. Sorry about that, Nubian nation. Just all of a sudden the power went out. I guess the heat is blasting here in Milwaukee. Right now it's 93 degrees and it is just hot. So I guess the system got overwhelmed and my whole system just shut down. It just never fails. Whatever show that I'm doing, something seems to happen. So, yeah. Anyway, my cultural rant. I'll just leave it there. It's a rant, but it's something that needed to be brought into the open. Nubian Nation, and I really appreciate you for listening. So, what I'm going to do here, Nubian Nation, is take this time and just go ahead and leave it there. In the next segment, like I said, we'll have Big Bo from Gemini Reels stopping into the studio. And we're going to, get a take on how his show has been going. And probably continue the conversation. So, tell you what, Nubian Nation, love you guys. And just keep it locked. It's your boy, Twan the Don, Nubian Public Podcast, Milwaukee Internet Radio. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, Nubian Nation. It is, excuse me, going to be a change of plans on the show tonight. Mr. Gemini could not make it, so um, we'll just end the show there, and we'll touch bases with Mr. Gemini um, on another show. I'll probably end up stopping in at his studios and continuing our conversation from, or our topic from today. So, but like I said, no hard feelings. Mr. Gemini could not make it. It is the 4th of July, so people are busy. Understandably so. All right. But anyhow, it has been a fun show, and I really appreciate it. Um, I appreciate the love. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you listening. So, every day I get to do a show. I am blessed because I'm blessed to have you here, and I mean it is just awesome. Couldn't get any better listeners, better audience. Couldn't have a better audience. So it has been fun, y'all. It has been a long day, and the day really for me just started. Go figure, right? Yeah, yeah. So thank you all. My name is Tuan Don, and you have been great. This has been Nubian Public Podcast, Milwaukee Internet Radio, 4th of July edition. As always, stay positive, stay strong, stay black. Most of all, stay Nubian.